excuse me. I'm going to do a quick cover or review or talk about the evolution of pumps. So we've got Bobster's track pump. You're more than welcome to take one of those out with you if you want, but yeah, I wouldn't. Dreaded mini pump. Personally, I hate these things because that's a cheap Halfords one. It's not as good as Bob's version. High pressure you get, harder it takes. I've seen people struggle with these, and in the end I've given them a CO2 canister because they can take quite a while. So your mini pump. Next we've got CO2. If anyone's wondering why I've got two canisters, it's because these are a one-shot opportunity. You don't get it right, it's gone, it's over. So I always carry two. I'm not going to use this, but basically you've got, these are sealed. Twist it in, you'll know it's ready to go. This hasn't got a neoprene sleeve on. You don't want to be using this directly with your hand. So I've lost the neoprene sleeve. Use a glove. So that's the CO2. I'm going to go over what I see as pros and cons of each shortly.
Would you, just a quick question, put the CO2 canister on before you put it onto your valve?
Yeah. So you change the tube, you've got it, on your bike, you've got it in your hand. As soon as you're ready to inflate, twist it on, then onto the valve.
Oh, okay.
How much are the CO2 canisters?
I'm going to cover that off in the pros and cons, but since you asked, £3 to £5 each.
Wow.
So then you've got an electric bike pump. So this is USB-C. You get about 2 to 3 inflations per charge from this.
So it's rechargeable,
It's rechargeable.
Oh,
Now, the good thing about this, and this is a more expensive version, again, I'll have some pros and cons, this is about 100 quid.
Right.
But if you're paying £5 each for those, you've got a big cost up front. Now, if people can see here, you see the PSI? Unlike Bobster and the hand pump, you set it to whatever you want. It auto cuts off. So 3 inflations per charge. Set the pressure you want. Auto cuts off. From what I've read, I think it's actually faster than this from what I've seen. Flat to full between 60 to 120 seconds, depending on the size of the tyre, because these work on mountain bikes. So that's the electric pump. I think these are absolutely amazing. Yeah, of course you can.
That one you did last week was super fast.
Yeah, we did it on Bobsters. Downside of that, it's noisy. So yeah, you wake your neighbours up with that thing.
You can easily fit it in your jersey pocket, can't you?
Yeah, mine goes in my top tube bag. So you had a question about costs. I'm going to cover off a bit of pros and cons of each. I'm not going to cover the track pump because that's just something you use at home. Mini pump, cheap, small. You're not going to get it in your top tube bag, but you can obviously put them in the jersey. You can attach them to the bike, usually around the bottle cage. Cons, they're just, I don't like them. They just take forever. You're getting a body workout, pumping your tyre up.
The other thing I find from experience of helping Brian the other week, is when he was doing it, it's so easy to bend the inner core as well.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's knackered.
Yeah. No,
And I needed to just put a bit of air in my tyre out on a away day, and I actually let the whole tyre down by accident.
I think you saw from Bobster's their demo on a separate video.
From scratch. And it only needed a bit of air, it wasn't a flat tyre.
Yeah. In fact, air, you're not going to get the right tyre pressure with an hand pump. Like, it's going to get you on, then you're going to have to use a track pump to get up to speed. CO2, pros, they're rapid. It's pretty impressive to see it inflate a tyre. It's almost instant. Relatively inexpensive. I mean, you get a muck-off kit with a CO2 cartridge for about 30 quid. Downside, I don't think it's very environment friendly to keep buying these cartridges and then I don't even know if they could be recycled. I mentioned earlier, it's a one-shot chance. If you've got one canister on you, you just inflate a tyre. If it doesn't work, that's it. They're not permanent. The CO2 disperses. So when you get home, you have to let it out and then pump it back full of air. So yeah, pros and cons of that one.
The other thing I've seen with them, if you don't screw them tight, either you get freezing hands,
yeah, it'll just
or
disappear.
It'll explode.
Yeah, I've exploded my inner tube with one of those.
Yeah.
It was scary.
The Sight Plus electronic pump, Pro, right, it's tiny. You get free inflation, so if not just you, someone else has a puncher, you can help people out. It's quick, again, 60 to 120 seconds to inflate a tyre. Set the tyre pressure. There's loads of pros with these things. The big con, it's expensive. That model, there are cheaper ones. You'll get one without the gauge on. You probably want auto cut off. That one seems to have all the bells and whistles. £93, I think. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. I think I've been really impressed with them.
How long have they been out of the market for?
I have no idea, but I saw. I think
I'll share those on the
Yeah, I can stick a link.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, yes, mate.
yeah, somebody shared one on the WhatsApp, haven't they?
I think
that
I.
you?
Oh no, I'm not in the WhatsApp group anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it on the Facebook group.
There's one of them on the WhatsApp.
You-
group.
Oh,
Same one.
You did put it on Facebook, I think.
Yeah,
Pat and
yeah,
Gaz,
put it on the
didn't you?
WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a quick kind of overview of the different types of
Okay.
inflation. So thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Right, let's go. I'm starving.